It's one and all. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I figured I'd pop in a video real quick before I pretty much knock out the night working at the theater, what have you. It's about that time of year. Um, Parents are having their, well, young adult kids, basically. They're teenagers between 16 to 18, what have you, getting summer jobs, teaching them responsibility, and hey, Levy. And I figured, why not make a new segment? Well, not a new segment, but basically a new channel, whatever you want to call it, called Intelligent Investing. And now, when I'm not working at the theater, when I'm not at the studio, I'm working on being a stockbroker. Basically, getting my papers in order, my affairs in order, building up towards my future. And by my, I mean mine and Queen Juliana's, of course. And I get it. It's hard to save a dollar these days. It's hard to literally pinch pennies. Pretty much, yeah. But this is where I come in to help. I want to give you pieces of advice because I've been working since I was 15 years old, and bouncing from job to job, it's difficult. But now I am part of two jobs, and as bad as that does sound, one of the jobs is fairly simple and I don't have to put in too many hours. But basically, if you have literally a dollar to your name, you're just walking around with a single dollar, here's what I suggest you do. Don't carry that dollar around with you. You don't want to walk around feeling silly, like proving that you're broke. You're broke as a joke. You're just carrying a single around for no reason. Here's what I suggest you do. Because a lot of people, they don't like to invest much. Give me one sec. I'm gonna fix this. I don't want my phone to overheat. There we go. That's a little better. But anyway. People don't know how to invest their money properly, and they wonder why they were broke for the next 14 days or so. That's why I'm here to help. So, my first piece of advice would be invest in a safe. Keep all your spare change, whatever you're not using, put it in that safe and watch it build. Now, I'm not going to tell you how much I saved in the safe, but I will tell you that it is one of the best investments that I've ever made. And it's making it easier for me to complete all of my other goals. I'm complaining less at work. I'm not worried about how I'm using my money or the places that I'm spending it at. Because it's important to save. It's important to invest in your future. And a lot of people, here's what I think about it. A lot of people who say that, oh, I know how to use my money properly, I'm not worried about this, that, and the third. They're doing it. They're the exact opposite. Those are pretty much the kinds of people who are using their tax refunds to get new big screens and things like that. Exactly. Everyone should save. Right. But I'm here to tell you, if you invest in a safe, that is a perfect start for you to put your spare change in. And I'm not talking about like a piggy bank, a 5-year-old girl who likes unicorns and colors rainbows, what have. No, I'm not talking about any of those. I'm talking about like a legit, like it can even be a toy safe. I have a toy safe, of course. I mean, it's simple, it's easy to use, and of course, if it has a keypad, you don't have to worry about anybody trying to break into it. Although I would suggest hiding it somewhere safe so only you know where it is. That would probably that would definitely be my other piece of advice, because you can't be too careful these days. Truthfully, you can't be too careful at all, but I digress. But it's very important to save. It's important to invest in your future. And there's a lot of you going, Astral, you make it sound so easy, but I'm lucky enough to have 2 quarters to my name. And that's where I'm just here to say those 2 quarters can mean the most. Because you can actually build up on quarters and turn those quarters into dollar bills. A lot of people think that saving is difficult when it's really not. You just have to know how to invest your money. You just gotta know how to invest it. That's all it is. And I know there's a lot of you who are down to their last few dollars, and you can't help but spend it, and that's mistake number 1. Let me fix this back up, it's blocking my view. Okay, sorry, I'm using a bag as a covering right now because I'm in a really sunny spot. Don't want my battery to overheat or anything, but anyway, like I was saying, if you are down to your last few dollars, do not be that person who decides to just get rid of it and be completely broke. You spend it on a few pieces of candy. Now all you got is barely 2 nickels left. You don't want to do that. If you did what you needed to do and you ended up with a few dollars left over, if you have the safe, put it in there. If you don't have a safe just yet, do not spend those few dollars, because they will come in handy with your next check. And safes, if you want to get toy safe, that's fine. Like, no judgment. Like I said, I have a toy safe and it works wonders. It's simple and easy to use. But don't be that person who just likes to watch their money burn away. Just moving my camera about. Sorry about that. Be smart with your money. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys. Because people these days, all they want to do is mess themselves over and wonder why they're struggling for the next 14 days. It's because they're not good with their money. They're not good with investing. And I know there's a few of you who are like, Astral, how do you do it? Being that you have 2 jobs and yeah, get your kids a... Sorry about that, that's the bag. I'm just gonna hold it. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, get your kids a toy safe, teach them how to invest early. That's definitely good advice for you guys. But like I was saying, you're wondering how I'm doing it, how I have 2 jobs, and I'm still able to build some money. It's very simple. I don't have too many things that I want these days. There's not much that I want. So that makes it easier for me to be able to build. You have to learn to moderate with your money. The better you moderate with your money, the easier it's going to be for you to save. No cap on that. Learn to invest. If you're down to your last dollar, oh, here you go, Mr. Safe. That's the sound my safe makes a little bit. But anyway, invest wisely. Be smart with your money. Get a safe. Simple start. Okay? All right. Well, I'd like to take the time for all of you to thank you for watching my show. I appreciate it. Admittedly, it's been hard to come up with some topics, but it is a very funny noise. But thank you all for watching my show. I got so much more financial wisdom to bless upon you, Astralites. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more of these segments coming up. I love you all. We'll talk soon. Have a sensational Sunday. Bye.